Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, today I'm going to look at the genomic stocks that we have in our portfolio. They did very well yesterday and I couldn't get time to make a video on them. The gains were very handsome, 16%, 18%. Those were the higher end ranges among our watch list of genomic stocks. But today things are looking very different. Let's go and investigate this, not only in the TradingView platform, but also take a look at the stock market heat map to see the rotation of funds in and out of various sectors. Let's get started. Welcome back, friends. Here we are in the TradingView platform. But first I would like to take you to the stock market heat map and let us look at this heat map here and just appreciate what a change that has happened here. If you look at the section out here, which is called as consumer defensive, in consumer defensive, you will see that predominantly it is green, much more green than anything else. So that's an area where most of the money is still going in, but all the money has come out of technology, communication services, consumer cyclical, and auto manufacture. The whole sector has got money drained out of it. Asset management has lost a lot of money. And of course, biotechnology is deeply in the red, which is where our companies end up surfacing. That's why I think we can't expect anything great from our watch list today, genomic watch list today. However, Grail has done pretty well. It's continuing on its great performance from yesterday when it had gained almost, let's get this widget out here and draw a line from here. Yesterday it gained around 24%, and today also it has gained another 1.49%. That's a significant amount of gain. I still don't know what is the news out there. As soon as I find out, I'll let you know. Next, let us look at IMTX. IMATIX was down 1.51%, and the chart is still viable, but it's getting weaker by the minute. We have the earnings of IMATIX coming up on the 6th of August, and we still have the 9-day exponential providing support at 12.33, whereas the IMTX share price is right now at 12.36. So 3 cents are separating it from the next support. And if it breaks down from the 9-day exponential, then we have the 20-day exponential sitting at 12.23, which is this thin orange line that you see here. That will be the next support that it can have. Also, I have a horizontal support here. I'm just going to change the color of this so that you can see it as a support at 11.78. And we have got the 50-day exponential moving average, which is this fluorescent blue line, and it's at 11.94. So plenty of support for IMTX. DNA again is trying to struggle back up. It's sub dollar. I won't waste much time on that at this stage. Just give me 1 second. We have a change out here. We have a divergence which is realigned itself to a certain extent, but I would say that from a divergence perspective, DNA looks bullish, but it's only 33 cents. So even if it goes up 1%, it will be a small amount. Next, let's go to NTLA, where there's a gain of 0.15 to 0.26% on NTLA at this point of time. And you will see that the momentum is already very high. The RSI is overbought. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of gains, with the first day being a gap up. So all those things will have to be resolved. And as a result of all these gains, we have seen a whole bunch of golden crosses out here, primary and secondary golden crosses. The primary one is the 9-day exponential moving past the 20, 50, and 100-day, whereas the secondary is the 20-day exponential cutting across the 50-day exponential moving average. So the stock is looking pretty strong out here. It is getting resistance from the 100-day exponential moving average. MACD is pretty bullish, and we have earnings coming out on the 1st of August. So there is plenty of excitement out here, plenty of momentum. And let's go on to CRISPR Therapeutics, which was down 2.87%, and it's coming back into the 60 to 55 range. It's at 60.95, and it has been held back by this resistance at 61.66. So as long as this resistance persists, we will have the price staying below this. However, in the process, what we are doing is we have a bullish channel out here, and we are going to create a bullish pennant out here in this triangle that you see here. So let's watch what happens with this share for the next few days. Right now, the chart is very viable because the MACD is absolutely bullish and the momentum is above average, even though it has dropped today. That said, Illumina is down minus 3.64%, And we had this line of resistance which we had drawn here, and we were trying to contrast it against the RSI to make sense of whether there's a bearish divergence or otherwise. So there is no divergence out here as such. So I'm going to remove this divergence line from here. And this is the support line that we have now. It was earlier a resistance, and now it has been converted into a support. So I would say that Illumina is moving into a position of strength. And we have a bunch of golden crosses that are being formed. 9-day has crossed over the 50-day and the 100-day and the 20-day, whereas the 20-day has just crossed over the 50-day exponential moving average. So I am thinking that despite the red that you see today in this chart here, genomics are moving in the right direction. There is always going to be a little bit of profit taking when incredible day unfolds. Next we have Beam, which is down minus 0.62%, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of green candles, and right now the 100-day exponential moving average and the 9-day exponential are providing support, whereas the 200-day exponential moving average, which is this white line, is providing a resistance. Momentum is above average but flat, and MACD is still bullish. So I'm hopeful that Beam is going to continue improving. We had a double bottom target of 27.65. We are working towards that. We are at 27.15, which means another 50 cents can be had in Beam Therapeutics. ARCG, again being representative of the industry, is showing a drop of 1.84%, and it's a doji candle, highly indecisive, very thin slice of trading happening, a very thin range in which the trading is happening. If you see here, I'm just going to expand this so that you can see the chart more clearly in the screen. So as you can see, it's like a plus. It is shifting from red to green as we speak. It's a thin silver around a cent here or there. That's what is happening with the ARCG. mRNA, bingo, both. I think I won't want to talk about it because we generally don't cover them. PSEB is down minus 5.98%. I think it's a question of profit taking, but PSEB has formed a golden cross, and also it has crossed the 50-day exponential. So it has got 3 exponential averages giving it a support, which is a big deal. Momentum is still above average, and MACD is still bullish. So I'm still hopeful for PSEB. Allogene down 3.86%. RSI was overbought. It has cooled off a little bit. MACD is still bullish, so I'll still hope for a bit of consolidation and then an upward move as soon as we get back into the market tomorrow. And we have earnings coming up on the 7th of August, so that's another thing you have to look forward to. Verve Therapeutics was down 4.33%, and RSI was overbought. It's getting consolidation, and the 100-day exponential moving average prevents it from going up further. Whereas we have a couple of golden crosses happening out here. That's again bullish. MACD is also still bullish but moving towards the signal line. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Editas is looking weak with a drop of 3.52, but still it has got support from this line of resistance that we had earlier, which had 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points, and the support has had 1 touch point. So I'm thinking that this is a viable line of support. Let us see what happens today. It has supported, and also the 9-day and the 50-day exponential moving averages have supported the price line. MACD is still bullish but moving towards the signal line to become bearish, and the momentum is still above average, but it is dropped down a little. Next we look at Prime, which was down 4.93%, pushed down by the 100-day exponential moving average. I think momentum is pretty decent. MACD is also good, so we should see some movement out here. And I'm going to look at Prime, Altimmune. I have Altimmune, so I'm always interested in Altimmune. The previous lines we have drawn are not working, so I'm going to take them off. I'm going to take this also off. I have no use of these lines anymore. We have a head and shoulder target of 9.09 for this stock, but unfortunately it has started moving down, but all the exponential moving averages are trying to push it up today. So the stock is starting to look a bit weak because the momentum has sharply fallen, and it's still above average, slightly viable. MACD is moving towards the signal line to cross over to the bearish side, so that's also imparting a little weakness. But I think it's a money rotation and overall market sentiment. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We have earnings also coming up on the 8th of August, and I'm looking forward to the pemvidutide data release and further milestones of when it's going to be applying for BLA and all that stuff. So there's going to be plenty of catalysts in my opinion, of course not financial advice, so I'm still bullish on autoimmune. Bluebird Bio, after having a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of gains, 7 days of gains, has finally given up some of the gains. I think this is profit taking that has happened. It could also be options action that are happening. And I think the momentum was pretty high. RSI was overbought and then it fell down, and it had some kind of a bearish divergence as well, which we saw before. That is being corrected right now. I think we'll have a little bit of consolidation before Bluebird Bio moves up further. Earnings on 6th of August, so that's another catalyst. Caribou Biosciences is down 1.83% after moving up smartly for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So I think it needed a bit of respite because RSI was overbought. It will consolidate and it will go up further in my opinion. MACD is also very bullish. Just out of curiosity, I'm just going to go into indicators and look at Russell Index, IWM. IWM had a gap up, 2 gap ups, and 3 gap ups, and it had huge growth because it's all small cap shares out there, but it is showing a negative out here today. So money has generally gone out of the stock market and probably somewhere else. I don't know where it has gone. I'll have to check it out, but that's what has happened right now. So overall, I would say that I'm not too much worried about the drop that we saw today. We have been through worse situations and we have come up a lot in the last 5 days. So we can afford to give a little gains for people who are doing some amount of profit taking or selling calls or placing some kind of a bearish bet. But as we go closer to September with the interest rate cut very much in sight, I think things are all only going to improve. And with that, my friends, I'd like to bring this video to an end. Please let me know what is your opinion about the genomic sector shares that we have got. Do you agree with my opinion or do you have some other ideas? Please put that in the comments because I like to learn from you guys as well. With that, I'd like to bring this video to an end and I'll catch up with you in the next video. Bye for now.